Reporting to you live here at the August 8 restaurant on the actual date of August 8. It's Live From Last Week, episode 242. Let's go! Welcoming my fellow JayWalkers to another episode of Live From Last Week. Hope last week has served you well. Just a quick shameless plug before we go on. Want you guys to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. So starting off today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my Woodbine Beach / indoor volleyball friends out there. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Sunny. Happy birthday, Sunny. And we've got a birthday greeting to one of my university classmates out there who is a big Raptors and Disney fan and who I last saw during a reunion at Activate Scarborough just last year. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Michelle. Happy birthday, Michelle. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So waking up this morning, getting in a rare sleep of almost 8 hours last night, I turned on the TV to the YouTube app to get ready to do my Iron Series workout of the day. With it being a chest, arms, and back type of workout circuit, that honestly made me feel pretty exhausted by the end of my session. Then dedicating the whole day just to try to catch up on several chores in and around the condo. This evening I was busy trying to edit some Live From Last Week videos while watching some Women's National Bank Open tennis going on from Montreal in the background, featuring a player that I met in person just last year when they had their tournament in Toronto. Japanese tennis player Naomi Osaka. Before wrapping up the night, catching yet another beautiful hazy sunset to the west of the condo. So getting in almost 7 hours of sleep last night, I pretty much just stayed in all day editing Live From Last Week videos once again, while watching the Toronto Blue Jays sweep the Colorado Rockies in their series, setting a record for most runs scored in a 3-game series, and coming up with 24 hits today, scoring an amazing 20 runs this afternoon. Then this evening, captivated by the young 18-year-old Canadian women's tennis sensation, Vicky Mboko, watching her for the first time in tonight's women's semifinal match for the National Bank Tennis Open, and seeing her get out of 2 match points from her opponent, and watch this young Canadian advance to the National Bank Women's Tennis Open final set for tomorrow night. Next, setting up my Iron Series workout of the day on the tablet. Since I wanted to do this workout while watching some tennis on the big screen, I did several glutes exercises that made my lower back hurt since I probably weren't doing those exercises properly. But then finished it off with some bands and bridges exercises that wrapped up this workout session for the night. So starting off today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my university roommates who I used to live with at AYCE down in the unit of 2H. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Vanessa. Happy birthday, Vanessa. We next got a birthday greeting to one of my ICU buddies out there who, in the past, I've given mini carpools on our commutes home. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Greg. Happy birthday, Greg. And last but not least, we got a birthday greeting to one of my cousins out there who is a big Blue Jays fan and who I always randomly run into at unplanned places. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Shar. Happy birthday, Shar. I'm hoping that everybody that has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So yeah, on a day where I got about 6.5 hours of sleep, I mainly stayed back at the condo, finishing editing my Live From Last Week episode for tomorrow morning's release, before seeing this recipe on Facebook that I really wanted to try. So, getting groceries and buying this salmon that I found, I got back to the condo with all of my ingredients and mixed them up to get ready for the air fryer, and prepared this salmon and green beans dish for dinner tonight. And also serving this dish with some sweet potato fries. I got this reaction from the wife when I surprised her with my cooking.
Ooh, sweet potatoes! Ooh, that looks good.
Alright, let's eat. And after trying it for the very first time, I'm thinking we probably have a new dish to add to the list. Now moving on, while catching another beautiful and hazy sunset to the west of the condo. Continuing on with the momentum that she got from her amazing win in the semifinals last night, we got to see Vicky Mboko take on Naomi Osaka in the Women's National Bank Tennis Open final tonight. Watching these tense moments with the wife, where our young rising tennis star made play after play, making us Canadians proud, and winning her very first WTA 1000 Tennis Tournament Championship. So starting off today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my titas out there who sometimes visits us in Toronto from Reno, Nevada. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Tita Aoi. Happy birthday, Tita Aoi. We next got a birthday greeting to one of my Volvo racing enthusiast friends out there who I first met during our times at FCAR. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Michael. Happy birthday, Michael. And last but not least, we got a birthday greeting to one of my Southside former coworkers out there who I remember going to holiday work parties with in the past. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Sandra. Happy birthday, Sandra. I'm hoping that all my friends and family members that have their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. And so, on that note, after getting 6.5 hours of sleep last night, and turning on the YouTube app on the big screen TV to do my Iron Series workout of the day, which had me doing a 30-minute superset circuit with weights, following a pattern of 60 seconds of a workout, then 30 seconds of another workout, followed by 30 seconds of rest, then hopping on the stationary bike to burn a couple more calories in order to prepare for today's lunch. On this, the 8th day of August, aka August 8th, throwing back to this scene in the past, after taking some time to chill in the parking lot of the formerly known Tatami Sushi, which is now replaced by a new restaurant here called August 8, which I'm hoping to try out sometime in the future. I went with the wife and the coworker, Allison, with today finally being the day of August 8 to try out the August 8 restaurant on its namesake day. So after that fun time doing all you can eat, where just like in the several ACE places that I've been to in the past, they had these sushi robot servers which actually made several different faces when delivering food out of the kitchen. I had the opportunity to trick Allison with a prank birthday celebration from the staff. There you go. Happy birthday, Allison. And got to order a personal size cake dessert with ice cream and cheesecake, as well as another ice cream dessert to go on our way out. And guys, another thing that actually stood out at this restaurant was the fact that they actually have a monthly membership for $400 per person, where you can go for unlimited buffets for 30 days at a time. A deal that I just might utilize sometime in the future. As well, on the other hand, we found out that if you pay in cash, they'll give you a 10% discount off your total bill. And speaking of deals, while browsing on Facebook yesterday, I saw that Mucho Burrito has a BOGO deal on Friday, August the 15th, which guys is exactly a week from today, or the day that this exact episode comes out on YouTube. But yeah guys, it's time to go and get ready for my first of a scheduled 3 night shifts later on tonight. And so we'll just wrap it up for today, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. So coming off an actual pretty decent night shift last night, and since my social schedule is pretty busy this weekend, I turned on YouTube on the big screen TV and did my Iron Series workout that was supposed to be for tomorrow, instead of taking the day as a scheduled rest day, doing the dreaded shoulders workout with the weights, with supervision from the wife, of course. Then after being pretty beat up and finishing up this workout, refueling with some of these eggs that the wife had made, as well as this protein shake and an overall quality breakfast, I was able to get in a decent 4-hour post-night shift sleep in, then go to my local Domino's to pick up some pizza, and head to Thompson Park in Scarborough for an annual summer picnic. Meeting up with many friends and family members that I haven't seen in a while, including Tita Mone, as well as Tito Eddie here, and spend a nice little afternoon attending the Cirulo Ilongo Summer Picnic in between our shifts, prior to going in for a second of a scheduled 3 set of night shifts later on tonight. So today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my former AYCE buddies who I remember going to Mickey Finn's with back in the day. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Robert. Happy birthday, Rob. And we've also got a birthday greeting to one of my friends that I made going to the MMVAs back in the day and who I've been to concerts with in the recent past. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Jenny. Happy birthday, Jenny. I'm hoping that everybody that has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So, after having a second steady night shift last night, and post shift randomly running into one of my favorite RTs in the lobby who's also a big Blue Jays fan, I went with the wife to the Our Lady of Lourdes Parish downtown to catch Sunday morning Catholic Mass before coming home to get a 3-hour post-night shift nap, getting ready for yet another busy day in between my night shifts. So getting up early to cook something for the potluck that I made for the first time earlier this week. I got all my ingredients together in the kitchen to make my new special of the hot honey, chili, salmon, and green beans dish. Fresh from the air fryer, as you guys can see here. Prior to doing a tradition that I do every time I go to birthday parties now. Buying this pretty cool new birthday balloon that I haven't ever seen before. Then picked up the cousin Izzy for her first ever mini carpool. And showing her this pretty cool, unique mini feature that I've shown to previous mini carpool guests in the past. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness! Okay, I didn't expect that.
Surprise!
I didn't expect that.
Anyways, this evening, as we headed to the Liberty Village area of Toronto, with my special balloon, we went to surprise the cousin Jonas and celebrated with him a nice barbecue birthday celebration, along with several of the cousins at his condo rooftop barbecue facilities, and made it a mission to try to finish all this food that was laid out for us before going in tonight for my third and final night shift, as you guys can see here. So firstly, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of the greatest dancers I've ever seen grace the dance floors of the Neil Wysick steamer parties. This birthday shout out goes out to you, RuPok. Happy birthday, Ru. As well, we got another birthday shout out to one of my cousins out there who I always try to visit while he's at work and who we celebrated his birthday with just last night at his barbecue. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Jing. Happy birthday, Jonas. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today, are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So yeah, guys, after that night shift where I did my segment last night during my break, where we finished up a busy night shift stressed with a Code Omega sending one of our patients postcode to ICU just before shift change. Trying to get home after seeing the elevators closed off for construction. I went and took the stairs all the way down to the lobby with the service elevators also not working. And ran into one of my favorite ER friends, Lily, who also told me that she had a pretty rough shift last night.
It was terrible. It was a terrible night.
Anyways, after getting almost 4 hours of post-shift nap back at the condo, waking up with this new hairstyle, I turned on the TV, tuning in to the YouTube app to do my Iron Series workout of the day. Getting it literally handed to me during these leg exercises in my workout session, where I had to take several breaks due to sheer exhaustion, till I was finally done this workout. Anyways, just staying in this evening to rest and recover and watch some wrestling to finish up my night. We'll just go ahead and wrap up this week's Live From Last Week episode right here. So, if you guys have enjoyed what you've been watching, feel free to follow JayWalkerPOV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notifications bell to be notified when new videos from JayWalkerPOV come out. And once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and healthy out there, and we'll see you next time on Live From Last Week.